where toku fans are easy, and the wrong figure arts are released for retail.
RR Season 7. Yeah, we're still here.
I was trying to figure out that.
Is about Pokemon, right? So yesterday in
Okay,
our
look,
timeline,
if you don't know about X and Y, then you're living under a fucking rock. Get the fuck out.
Get out of that rock, you hobo!
So, yesterday there was a Nintendo Direct. Mr. Satoru Iwata came out, and the first Nintendo Direct conference of the 2013 was a Pokemon Direct. And then we talked for 8 minutes about the history of the Pokemon series.
Jeez.
And how it used to take several monthlies in between the release of the game in Japan and the rest of the world. Did you see the YouTube the YouTube caption of that?
No.
Like it says, Kiefer retweeted or something. It basically said something about like, what was it like? Instead of like lung disease, instead of like monthlies or something. It said it was like released in several lung disease or something. I think it made no sense.
And so that was fun. I got that. The only other fun story that happened that 20 day was when I found the 3-pack with the hot dog Skylander. And there was 3 of them there, so obviously plenty to get. But there was like a kid right in front of me, and he goes, "Hot dog!" And he starts heading for it, and I grabbed the one out right in front of him before he can get to the display.
Oh my god.
He didn't have it in his hands, but like he was heading towards it, and I just like snatched it up. I don't know why. I was like, "This is gonna make for a good story." It totally did. And then I had to go back and get another one because his paint mistake on his nose bothered me. But it was fun. This episode I enjoyed quite a bit. It's like probably one of my most enjoyed episodes of this series since very early on. Because it was neat to see all the scenes redone from even more than just like when Ash met Charmander. Like they went all throughout his history, which was really neat. And it's just nice when they acknowledge like the past, just because it's like our sort of reward for still following this after like 15 years. Like there's all these little kids that are just like Pokemon, ah! And we're just sitting here loyally watching this since we were Pokemon. Ah! Like, this is what happens.
God damn it, Joe. Danger, Joe Bailey says, "Great play. I'm now curious if that's a real game somewhere. I don't want to type that in, though."
Is that a challenge? All right, let's do this.
Benny Mitchell says Sonic Generations for being one of the best Sonic games I've ever played.
That was a pretty good game.
Rape.
Kevin searching rape. Hold on, I need to search. How do I excite 12-year-old girls? No.
Nope, that's real.
It's a what? It's a real game?
Yep.
For what system?
It looks like some kind of a computer thing. It says it's a Japanese rape simulator.
Fucking Japan! They're the only goddamn
Told
place
you probably in Japan.
that would be legal to have a rape simulator.
Let's see. Let's go to this Tumblr page.
And secondly, I give Tokujo mad props for knowing that rape play is a game.
Let's see.
I respect you greatly.
Let's see.
Japanese rape simulator. Why would you make that?
It's a consensual. Let's see.
A consensual rape simulator? Because that makes it okay. I give you permission to rape me.
In other news, whenever Tokujo comments from now on, we're going to play this. Can you hear it at all?
Yes.
Alright. Video game review.
Well, there's a review of this. That's brilliant.
Yeah, there's a 3.5 minute video game review. I'm trying to see if there's an actual game description I can read to someone.
To someone, anyone.
Give me the link to the video. I'll put it in the show notes.
Okay, hold on.
This is a Toku podcast where we discuss Power Rangers and rape.
But yeah, anyway, final wrap.
Brent, I'll let you go first because I've been like leading it. Final wrap. There was a guy named Wizard, and he likes lizards.
Well, he did have a dragon.
This is true. He likes Charizard. What's his name? Lizardon. What the fuck is fucking Venusaur's Japanese name is like Sushi Banger or something like that.
Fushigibana.
Whatever. Venusaur's way better.
Why? Wait, what? Why are we all of a sudden talking about?
Oh, because I thought about Charizard's name being Lizardon. I don't know. My mind jumps really quick. You have to catch it like that. Like there was like 3 steps between Wizard, Rap, and Venusaur.
Well, I was still kind of reeling from the fact that you were freestyle rapping and Brian was beatboxing.
That happens sometimes.
Pop, pop.
Okay, so Mr. Moonshark, aka Kevin Phantom Thong, basically talks about how cool things are shown at E3. But the question is, if you can choose any video game character from any video game to join the Super Smash Bros. Roster, who would it be?
Jack from Harvest Moon.
Jack from Jack and Dexter. Sorry.
It's something that would never happen, but I can actually kind of imagine what his abilities would be and what he would actually do.
Trying to think.
He's nowhere near popular enough.
Conquer from Conquer Live and Reloaded. No. Leisure Suit Larry.
He's just trying to have sex with her.
And so every new system has had its own Pokemon game, and now we have one for the 3DS using the new hardware, and it will get a simultaneous release.
And?
In Japan, the America,
Okay.
Europe, Australia.
I fell backwards.
The pause was actually stunningly accurate.
I know.
Please take a look at this video. Pikachu, Pika, Pika. Pikachu, why are you on the Eiffel Tower? Fuck the Frenchman. That's what I heard. I heard Pikachu.
It'd be interesting.
I really like the way that they set it up with Smash in terms of that the figures are basically like their own characters. So you set them on the gamepad, it loads the character in the game. You basically fight against this character, or have the character fight with you against the computer, or have like one figure fight another figure. And they're basically kind of like Pokemon, and they level up. And they learn your playstyle to basically become a better computer than the computers in the game.
Oh god,
I thought you were going to say they become a better you.
And then suddenly little mini figure Mario is hosting Brian's reviews and taking over his life.
So this isn't a question, but John posted this thing that makes you a Pokedex entry.
Oh, I never did that.
And Kevin's is really funny.
What is it?
Well, first of all, Jedimon 2005 is the chick Pokemon.
That's right.
Who's a fighting type. And it says, one day people of Ore woke up and had become Jedimon 2005.
No, I'm just frightened. That's suddenly how I think I was born, since we look so similar.
Legend says that a river is created when Jedimon 2005 sleeps. And so John said there must be a lot of rivers with the RR podcast recording schedule. Let me try Shukun. Nope, that helps if I spell my name right.
Helps in most situations.
Okay, I'm a bird Pokemon. It reads minds and only becomes attached to people pure of heart. Well, that's sappy.
That's hilarious because of who your friends are right now.
It starts to become active once night falls. Well, that's true.
Oh, this thing is disturbingly
Me
accurate.
during the day. Me at night. Let's work. Yep. Type. Play with toys. Okay, let's do Dawson right here.
Oh boy.
You're the sheep Pokemon. There's a poison type.
A poison sheep? Fuck yes. It's badass.
It collects leaves and carries... I'm sorry, this is hysterical. It collects leaves and carries its findings back to its den.
I said I wanted to have the pickup ability.
It is strong enough to easily lift up people of Hoenn.
I guess those are the bitches. They are from
Do you
Hoenn.
take them back to your den too?
Yes.
That's fun. I have to play with that later.
Everybody wants to be a master. Everybody wants to show their skills. Everybody wants to get there faster. Make the way to the top of the hill.